Sevgili Totem izleyenleri, Turkish Airlines Euroleague 2024-2025 sezonunun Anadolu Efes Medya Günü'nden herkese merhabalar. Yanımızda Anadolu Efes'in yeni oyuncusu, transferi Jordan Nwora var. Jordan, hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Is this going to be your first interview?
This is going to be my first interview, yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I hope this interview will bring a luck to you. Welcome to Turkey, welcome to Anadolu Efes. How is the city treating you right now?
It's been great. Still getting acclimated, but everybody's been super welcoming, and I'm happy to be here.
And what do you do? It's also on my list of the questions. But what do you do on your free times? Like, what have you been doing on your free times?
Right now, just trying to get as much rest as possible with
Right.
preseason, but walk around, kind of exploring a little bit, seeing the city, and as time goes on, just kind of learn more about Istanbul and everything.
So you don't like to stay at inside of the house. You just want to explore it.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on the day. Some days I'm tired. Some days I feel like walking around. So
You have your teammates with you, so you got to ask them like what should be explored in the city.
Exactly.
So welcome. It's your first overseas team, right?
yes.
It's Istanbul, it's Anadolu Efes. How did you agree with the team? How did you find out that you're coming here to Anadolu Efes?
I think it was just the right time for me, the right opportunity. I spoke to some of the guys on the team before coming here, and the coaches, and they had the right vision for me, and I just thought it was the right time to make that move.
And was that your friend Elijah Bryant? Because you played in Bucks, and he did the same thing, and you were the champs, and he came here and he got the championship again in overseas. So did you talk to him?
Yeah, I talked to Elijah before committing to play here. I talked to Shane, and obviously I talked to Coach a bit before making that decision.
But before you were talking with them, have you ever watched EuroLeague game?
Here and there. I didn't watch a ton, but when I was in Milwaukee, obviously I played with Giannis, who's a European guy, and
From Greece.
it was in my head. He was talking about it a lot. Just he was watching games all the time, just being around him, seeing it. So.
And after coming from NBA or G League, it's the same, I think. What do you think about the defensive intensity over here and overseas in Europe?
I think it's much different. There's a lot less space here. It's something that I'm still learning in these first friendly games. And at times it's harder just because there's a defensive 3-second rule. People can stay around the paint, and everything's clogged up. It brings in, I feel like, more of the team aspect in terms of when you're playing offense and not really being able to do it all on your own.
Rules are so different than NBA. It's like not 48 minutes, it's 40 minutes. It's just also the referee is very important over here in EuroLeague. And obviously I want to talk about Nigerian national team. Like, you're the first Nigerian player who scored the most points in one game, right?
Yeah.
With the Nigerian jersey. And
Yeah.
your father is a coach?
Yeah, he coached from I think 2017, 2016 until the last Tokyo Olympics.
And what would you like to say about that? Like, this is so impressive.
It's just a great experience. I take a lot of pride being able to go there and play for Nigeria. My whole dad's side of the family still lives there, and I go back as much as I can. And it was a big part of me being where I am today. And I'm just super grateful for those experiences that I've had, and we'll see what the future holds.
Yeah, exactly. And Olympics, we've seen U.S. national team. They were, dominating. And what do you see, and how do you like to comment about U.S. national team versus European national teams, like the different countries in Spain, I don't know, Greece, Serbia. Is there a huge difference between those two mentality of basketball?
No, I don't think there's a huge difference. I think it's, a little bit of a different style of play. Just same thing with playing the NBA as opposed to EuroLeague. But, I think as years go on, that gap is, closing, as we saw just from, these past games.
It's crazy.
And the games are getting better, more competitive, and I'm sure it's going to keep going that way.
Have you watched that Serbia game?
Yeah.
It was, I think, I've never seen a game like that recently. Like, it was just amazing. Thank you so much, Jordan. It was a great interview. We got to know you by this interview chance, and hope to see you soon.
Sure, thank you.
During the games. Thank you. Sevgili Totem izleyenleri, Jordan Nwora ile röportajımızın sonuna geldik. Herkese iyi seyirler.